Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. My name is Basilisk and I'm still your host, so let's get started. In the last episode we did Chapter 1 in Defense of Brule in its entirety. In this episode we're going to do Chapter 2, Escape from Brule, hopefully, maybe in its entirety, I'm not entirely sure. Give me just 1 second to set up my stopwatch, there we go. There we go, alright, let's roll. Could have done this in the cutscene now that I think about it.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? Is she pregnant or just fat?
What a dick.
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Charming fellow.
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Is. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
The issue with Darksons, really quick to explain, that's a separate race, kinda, not separate, yeah, I guess it's a separate race. The game goes into more detail about it later, but I figure I'd give that bit of clarification really quick. On we go!
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
I am certain this can't be good for a pregnancy. Alright. Combat time.
Here's the brief for this operation.
Alright, so the gist of this mission is basically to keep the main gate from getting blown up. There's no way to heal it that I know of. I love how Alicia magically knows about our tank. This is actually pretty easy.
Let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
It looks intimidating, but it's not that difficult, largely because the tank never attacks you directly.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
Right, sandbags, the cover we've been utilizing every so often, they can be blown up with hand grenades, anti-tank rockets, or tank rounds. Enemies use it as well. They haven't been, as we saw last chapter, that one that took me 2 turns to kill. You only have 1 grenade per turn, though, for each scout. Whoops. If I can remember how to play the damn game, we'll be making some progress here. Also, those provide you a side advantage and whatnot. They're no good to us here, though. Okay, Alicia's the only one with grenades. Ooh. Ragnade, though, that's a healing item. We're gonna want that. Alicia. That. Alright. Actually, we're gonna save our grenades, so there's nothing really we can do this turn, so we're gonna end our turn here. I just wanted to get everybody crouched. And since those points carry over, that'll be useful. We're only gonna use 3 each turn. This guy may seem like he's a major threat to us, but honestly I don't think he ever actually attacks us directly. He does, however, do that. That tank, he does 500 damage per turn to that gate, so it can last 5 turns. And he only hits it once per turn, which is good. I don't know what that guy thought he was doing, but whatever it was, he wasn't very good at it. Shock troopers. We haven't run into these before. These guys will tear us up pretty quick if we let them get us out in the open. They're the heavy damage unit. We get one of our own pretty quick. Yeah, he was effective. And that takes care of one of their command points. Yeah, I need to explain that mechanic really quick, like. Alright, that explains Ragnade, which you just aim at an enemy or at nothing. Aim at an ally to heal them, or at nothing to heal yourself. Now, really quick, let's... You see how Alicia has that command crystal, or the command point symbol next to her portrait? Allies and enemies that have that, when they go down, you lose, you get one less command point per turn. It's not actually going to affect you that much as a player, since that means you're just losing, since you're losing a unit anyways, at least until they can heal. But for enemies, it means they can move less and they can't summon new ones onto the field, so it's definitely useful.
Okay?
Now let's see if we can grenade this guy. Well, we're gonna take out this platform just in case. Let's check our heal. Yeah, we need to heal. And turn before that guy gets a chance. Alright, I think we're good. We're gonna end our turn with those three phases, command points left over to bring over to our next turn. You'll see why I'm doing that here in a bit. So he turns left.
No! If this keeps up...
Got a scout trying to sneak up on us from behind. I forgot. Grenades also damage the gate. So we've really only got 2 turns. You're effective. In order to beat this stage, what we gotta do is take out the tank, by the way. Let's see, turn 3. Here we go. This is what I was saving command points for. The tank takes 2 to move.
Entering combat.
And we can end this turn. In fact, we're going to.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
The tanks are a little bit more awkward to move because you can't turn and move at the same time. I mean, you can, but not as fluidly as you can with the ground units. Plus, with the ground units, you can actually turn them around without using movement points, which you can't do with the tank.
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells...
It's the only kind we got, I think, at this point. Let's find out.
All right, let's go take it down.
I don't think we have... Oh, we do have the mortar and machine gun. We don't need them, though. Yeah, regular soldiers can't do any damage to your tank if they hit it from anywhere but the front. Or anywhere from the back. Now, really quick. You see that glowing blue thing right there? A couple of shots... The more times an enemy hits that, the more damage they do. That is a weak point on a tank, which we will demonstrate here really quick like. The machine gun, by the way, is useless. I don't care what this game says. Mortar isn't much better. Yeah, as you can see, we normally couldn't damage the tank at all, but sticking a tank round in its And its back right there does a lot of damage. Ooh. Thank you, game. I forgot. Yeah, I explained the radiator plate. But you see under our name here, we have 2 health bars. Body is how much damage the tank, how much HP the tank itself has. Treads is how much damage our treads can take before we pretty much can't move.
Entering combat.
Let's roll out again. Oh, and we also get a command point from having the Edelweiss on the field. We also lose if the Edelweiss ever dies.
Now.
Missed. Oh, and each time you move a unit, the amount of movement points they have decreases. Let's see. I don't think I can miss this close. It matters. We win. Alright, we were able to get the entirety of Chapter 2 done in its entirety. Pretty sure we're gonna have to split up Chapter 3, though.
We stopped it. Nice work, Ys.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
That's gonna take a lot of cleaning.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
I completely don't buy that.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
Yeah, the fastest you can complete this in without New Game Plus is 3 turns. I'm not entirely sure you can do it faster on New Game Plus because I'm not sure how that works. I've never actually done New Game Plus. Alright. Let's boogie. Last cutscene of the chapter, and then we move on. That looks a little mangled.
2 hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works.
Yeah, because she cares
We
right
could
now.
figure that out. Mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
because a baby wants to see that.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Not gonna be soon, dude.
Chapter 3.
Yeah, see, this is why I think we're gonna have to break up Chapter 3. Because there's a lot of cutscenes in this one. Plus, it's the first chapter that actually requires some real strategy and combat. Oh, jeez, I also have to explain the headquarters tab. Okay! We will move on to that into the next episode. In the meantime, this has been Basilisk, and I will see you all then. Thank you, and good night, folks.